Welcome. Let's go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at Miami. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture. And, of course, Washington, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, for the Wizards, there's some optimism that they can turn things around in the final month of the season and at least snatch one of those play-in spots. But it really will take everyone to come together and play as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Trae Young. Alexander Sarr out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Riley in at power forward. And for Miami, they've got Powell. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
And just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Got to run through the tape, get yourself in position. Here's Young, following the three-point basket by Miami. Pure.
Leave him open.
From Young, he has the answer for that three.
Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Sarr with a screen on Hero. Puts it up from the high post. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Miami's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo.
Oh, come on, man.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul. Washington shooting their first free throw of the game here. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Miami moving it around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
What a finish from Bam, a guy who has no issue playing through physical defense.
Here's Young, and there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Take the ball away.
Hero against Johnson. Pass to Young. Here's Coulibaly from outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. 2 points. That one goes.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Good on the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. There's Young with the three. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Let's go.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. The three. Gets the three to fall. Hero's got 14 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Sarr passes to Young. Now here's Sarr. Left side Coulibaly. Off target with the three. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Fires for three. And that's collected by Trae Young. Left side Coulibaly. Young with it. Give him 8. Johnson for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
Now here's Jaquez. Yet to see a basket. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Stolen by Young, and it's Washington on the break.
Yeah, Trae Young with some quick hands right there. The steal to spring that fast break the other way.
Heat trail by 5. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. A shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Sarr, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Powell surveying the D. Pass to Wiggins. Fires the 3. The rebound by Riley. Now here's Coulibaly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. 8. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
We've got Jaime Jaquez, Norman Powell out there with Jokic Jonas. Then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And So now a timeout called by Brian Keith. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Black's checked in for Washington.
Watch him.
Now Carrington. Black outside. Launches it. Washington again can't hit. Heat trail by 5. Hawkins, the pass to Powell. The floater. That one goes in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Washington has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Hardy. No good off the front rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Black outside. Up top, Carrington. Black outside. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Where? That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Black. Back to Carrington. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you can just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Larson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Koulibaly against Powell. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Pass to Adebayo. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Get there.
Young with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Riley. Off target from 3-point range. Heat trail by 3. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5. And his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take a shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Miami, Larson comes in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Powell. Sars checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Champagnie. All right, time for an injury report.
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Washington's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
The Wizards trail by 3. Here's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Sar. Hero for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Johnson. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Ware. It's rebounded by Washington. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed. Another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Yep, that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Washington Wizards.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference stand. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And so in the game for Washington, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr. And it's Riley in at the 4.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Throws it up high. Mitchell finds Powell. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 23.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
There's Young with the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Knocks it down from distance.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Young. Pass to Riley. Will it go? The Wizards with another miss.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Wiggins, no good. Wizards trail by 13. And, Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years, and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Here's Adebayo. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And that's 15 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
And here's Johnson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Hero with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break Miami. And he's going for the lob. And Powell with the stuff.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young against Mitchell to stop the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Young's got 12 points.
Yeah, big nights like this from Trae Young have become routine. He can take over a game with his scoring.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Stolen by Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Sarr. Sarr pulls it in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Here's Riley. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Hero right side. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Kick it out!
6 on the shot clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. Miami leading by 18. 4-3, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Young. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Hero. Shoots over Johnson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hero's got 37.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Young with it. Picked up by Powell. Back to Young. On the take. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And when you think of the league's point of attack pest, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Legs.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender. Ware's checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. Wizards trail by 21. Young with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Carrington. Three-pointer, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
You gotta love the fearlessness of Tyler Hero. A great job right there, understanding the lane was open and slashing his way inside.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Carrington on the wing. Washington moving the ball around. And there's a pick. Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's Miami sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Davion Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Champagnie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Heat shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Adebayo from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Gill. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Vukcevic. Hounded by Adebayo. Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Champagnie, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Larson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the pick. And Young draws the double. This one for 3. Carrington no good. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. 20 points for Bam Adebayo.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Young looking over the floor. Champagnie, the pass to Gill. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Ware. From downtown. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
To win the drought. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Jaquez.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Oh, there's the alley. High post Young. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Adebayo from long range. Rebounded by Champagnie. Well, the Wizards shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. 1:27 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyler Herro.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Young misses. And here are the Heat. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
What's up? Well, Adebayo's showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
And it's Coulibaly missing. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to
spend another dime for him.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyler Herro.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the foursome. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Here's Castle. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That is his first foul of the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Murray against Fox. Count that one.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
There's Gordon with the three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go. Murray kicks to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. 5 to shoot. There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
And Murray, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Castle. His last outing with 20 points. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason. He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
From 12 feet out. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Here's Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And the Spurs with some changes. Denver on D. 3-point lead. Here's Barnes. And it's denied. And that's on about San Antonio will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
.136 left to play in the first. Takes the 13-footer, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here is Harper. After Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer to stop the run. Oh, Harper slams it in.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got 6.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Johnson, the pass to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Harper. And it's Denver with the rebound. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
It could go, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Tim Hardaway for the Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Denver.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Aiden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Murray. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, mercy. De'Aaron Fox with the move and the finish. That's a nice setup.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now Murray, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Takes the 3. Another miss by Fox.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Out to Hardaway. Shoots over Harper. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hardaway has got 11 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Nuggets on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Fox. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Here's Murray. It's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Here's Fox. Last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Harper with a screen on Murray. Barnes finds Fox. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. No good that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. And stolen by Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Tries it from 19. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Murray. Hardaway has got 28 points for the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fox against Murray. Fox, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Murray dishes to Watson. A rebound by the Spurs.
I'm not sure if he lost focus or what, but that was trash.
Oh, the jam by Johnson.
You have to understand Keldon Johnson is a major threat to dunk that. Leave any room for error, and this man will make you pay.
Count it, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Fox gets it to go.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Then for the Spurs, Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And the basket by Castle.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Gordon. Murray for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 14.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now Castle. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's Jokic missing. Spurs trail by 19. Outside Harper. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Gordon. 2 on the clock. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Looking at the Nuggets, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Denver Nuggets.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detailed position by position.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Brown. From downtown. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Denver leading by 18. Here's Murray. It's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Outside, Gordon. Inside, here's Jokic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now Murray. Following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt, and the shot goes in.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. see the stat sheet here for Jamal Murray. Fox passes to Vassell. Back to Fox. Castle a screen on Murray. The wide open look here for Fox. Buries the long range jumper. Fox has got 14.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Here's Murray. Pings in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back up to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 10.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. For the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball.
And it's good, 2 points.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Johnson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 5.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Fox passes to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Hey, 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Johnson in the corner. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
The 3-ball, and Fox is good for 3.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Johnson for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Wembanyama. And Fox gets it to go.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
From deep, Jokic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 21. Brown out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murray in its point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nailed from three-point land. Watson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Fox. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Murray dishes to Valanciunas. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fox kicks to Harper. On the wing, Johnson. A pass to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the three ball is good. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Jokic has checked in for Denver. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. Now here's Hardaway. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got 34 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the basket is good.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
The shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Fox. Takes it inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Murray, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Johnson. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Watson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Brown outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Fox. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Then for the Spurs, Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Over Castle. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Murray. Hardaway has got 41.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here it goes. And it's Fox with the jam.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches.
And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Left side Hardaway. The three. Good. Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Fox, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, Jamal Murray.
76ers. At power forward, 6'9".
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Now here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Here's Harris. The shot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Philadelphia moving it around. George for 3 on target from range.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Harris on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. Harris misses.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game. But still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Nice shot by George.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Here's Jenkins. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
They get the rebound. And the basket by Embiid.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pistons trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jenkins. They need this. And again, no good by Detroit. The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. For 3, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Barlow. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Robinson for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Detroit with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And some changes here for Detroit. Herter's checked in for Robinson. And Sasser subbed in for Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. Fires from way outside. Paul George pulls it in.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Here's Sasser. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harris left side. They still need this. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
And Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times.
Wow!
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Thompson with a screen. Out to Harris. The three is up. Herder can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Bona. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Harris outside. Nifty move. And he gets the jumper to drop. Harris has got 8.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Quentin Grimes out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Oubre in at the 3, small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Herder. The 3 is up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Embiid, guarded by Reed. There's the 3. Embiid misses. Pistons trail by 16. With the mark, and the bucket by LeVert.
What a soft touch on the floater. LeVert has a great sense for when to take his shot.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Out to Oubre. Here's Payne. Left side Grimes. Pass to Watford. There's the triple. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Walker comes in for Watford, and it's Lowry in for Payne. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Robinson comes in for LeVert. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding the shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
He's off on the second. The Sixers lead by 16. Oubre finds Lowry. Embiid against Duren. And here's Oubre from the arc. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Oubre's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Herder. Robinson on the wing from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Lets the three fly. Grimes' shot is off. Pistons trail by 17. Here's Herder. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Holland. Embiid. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And that's now 9 points for Jalen Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Walker passes to Embiid. Good D by Duren.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Duren with a screen on Lowry. Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Here's Jenkins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Sixers lead by 12. Pass to Embiid. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. George, he's checked in for Walker. Edgecombe comes in for Oubre. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. And a switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. Pass to Jenkins. Embiid against Duren. Now here's Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Shoots over George. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Thompson finds Robinson. Now Harris. Duren with a screen on George. The 3, here's Harris. To the wing on the left. Thompson outside. The 3 ball. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Thompson. Harris has got 11.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris outside. Another miss by Harris. The Sixers lead by 15. The 3 from Edgecombe. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from goal, please.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Detroit Pistons.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
if it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Sixers lead by 15. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Duren. And it's Jenkins in at the one. And the Pistons shooting 40% so far in this one. And here's Harris outside. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down threes.
Embiid finds Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Jenkins. Harris left side. Left block shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Harris has got 16 points.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Harris' shot is good.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 8 points for Joel Embiid.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Harris outside. Outside Robinson. Puts up a three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Grimes, he's checked in for Barlow. Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. That free throw's good from Maxey. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. Duren with a screen on Maxey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the numbers for Paul George.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
I see him.
Fires it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pistons trail by 12. Thompson with it. Grimes covering. Oh, George with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Here's Maxey. Here's Grimes. Sinks the tray. Grimes has got his third bucket of the night.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
George for three. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Maxey. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Harris. Embiid covers. Count it. Good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Thompson. Herder comes in for Robinson. And Sasser's subbed in for Jenkins. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You look at Detroit, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, the 76ers, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Pass to Bona. Oubre on the wing. The three. Drills it from deep. Oubre's got 6 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Harris on the wing. 56 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's hauled in by the Sixers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Karis LeVert comes in for Tobias Harris. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Sasser. Misses the 3. Philadelphia leading by 16. Down low. And he converts the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Duren. LeVert goes against Edwards. LeVert passes to Herder. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Oubre. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Edwards, Cameron Payne out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the center spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Basket counts. Philadelphia leading by 16. Outside Oubre. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Holland. And he lobs it up top.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And so here is Philadelphia. And here's Embiid. Back to Payne. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Tips, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holland.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Back to Maxey. Here's Oubre. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Sasser. Clock at 6. The three from Thompson. That one doesn't drop.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Good. And it's 29 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Herder, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Holland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Count it. Maxey's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And some changes here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Herder. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Maxey. Let's go with a three. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Robinson. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three from Edgecombe. Knocks down the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
For three, George. And the 76ers another three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 76ers have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Barlow passes to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And after dropping 3 games to this team on the year, they have to be ecstatic to get the win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he was the reliable
Hey, friend. How's it going?
every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Oh, hey, D, I'm all right. And yourself?
And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Pass to Jenkins. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach.
Same. Just streaming while watching you game.
4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Maxey. And yep, it's good. Maxey's got 36 points.
That's an inspired ball club.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
They made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
The
That'll do it
stream.
for now.
Hit
For
the cash
Stan
of
Van
dollar
Gundy,
bake
Grant
fire.
Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And Tyrese Maxey.
All right, D and everyone, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome. Thanks D and everyone. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.